Okay, good evening. Welcome to the Shark Stream. We're starting a little bit late tonight. Stuff, happened. As stuff is often wont to happen. I'm your host, your boy, your bosom companion, Gage, aka Acid Shark. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you've been doing okay in the, hour and a half since I ended the last stream. And we're here today to play more Dishonored Definitive Edition, where we will be continuing the DLC with the Brigmore Witches. But first, gaming news. There's a lot of gaming news today. I don't know if you may have heard about this, but there was a couple events that happened today. Primarily a Nintendo Direct and a PlayStation State of Play. But fuck all that, because the most important gaming news today is that fucking Amazon fucked up the delivery of my copy of the first volume of the Nier Replicant novelization. It got here, and it was damaged, and the dust cover was torn, and fucking, busted, and I'm so upset. I am inconsolable. That being said, I am getting a replacement. So, there's that, at least. I just gotta make sure that I return it within 30 days. I am broken up about that, but, I wasn't gonna be able to start it right away anyway. I got 3 other books I'm in the middle of reading right now that I haven't fucking finished. One of which is a novelization of one of the Nier Automata stage plays. But, regardless. Actually not important. But we have gotten announcements of varying natures from the Nintendo Direct and the PlayStation State of Play. Most notably from the State of Play is, oh shit, a trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Which, cool. Vincent Valentine's gonna be in it. That's dope as hell. Vincent Valentine is cool. He's the Shadow the Hedgehog of Final Fantasy. Hold on. I'm also eating dinner, so. Now, I want to be clear that Shadow the Hedgehog is not the Vincent Valentine of Sonic the Hedgehog. It is the other way around, because, let's be real, Shadow the Hedgehog has had greater cultural impact. I think we can all agree. Nobody's taping pictures of Vincent Valentine with nice cock and impact font over urinals. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. I think we know who won this arms race. Because they use guns like firearms, like a firearms race. Anyways. So that's cool. I would say most of the stuff that I am primarily interested in was mostly revealed in the Nintendo Direct. They announced, some interesting things. I guess there was a new trailer for Super Mario RPG. They're doing a remaster of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Doing a remaster of Thousand Year Door or whatever, but fuck all that. Because what's important is that we're getting a remaster of Trace Memory, and it's never released in the US sequel. Phases through your walls. Don't do that. Genuinely, that's actually what I'm most excited about. I have both Hotel Dusk games for the DS. I haven't played them, but I've always wanted to kind of complete the collection by getting Trace Memory, and was never able to. So the fact that they are releasing Trace Memory in this new sort of remastered edition is actually really exciting. Age, half the house was raised on Paper Mario. Hello, Sophia John 1. welcome to the Shark Stream. JB, so was I. Like, I'm being facetious here. I'm extremely excited for Thousand Year Door. Like, my true love is Super Paper Mario, if I'm being entirely honest. Because that's the only one that I've beaten. But I do like Thousand Year Door. That being said, I did see recently... How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I did see the ladies of Transparency posted a bingo card where one of the options was, can you believe there are still people that think that we're going to get a GameCube Virtual Console on the Switch? And yeah, I kind of have to agree with that at this point. We're seeing a lot of like GameCube remasters and re-releases that like I can't imagine that they are going to like actually do like a virtual console for the GameCube at this point. They're probably just going to re-release games. And like there's part of me that's probably okay with that. Like if there's any sort of like era of gaming, era of like Nintendo systems that probably deserves more along the lines of the remaster treatment rather than the port treatment, it's probably the GameCube, just because a lot of those games are like much larger in scope than something like you know, the SNES or the N64. So like once again, I'm part of the problem. But yeah, I will say, I think the top things that I'm most excited for are probably the Trace Memory remaster, Princess Peach, what was it called? Showtime, Princess Peach Showtime, and I think the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remaster, which is something that my wife Natalie is super stoked for. How's my day going? I mean, my day's been fine. You know, been busy most of the day, taking care of bills and like going in and out of the house for one reason or another, but you know, had my Final Fantasy 14 stream earlier. That went well. And I'm ready to sit down and play some Dishonored. But yeah, I don't know if I'm just like not paying attention to the correct like news feeds or anything, but like I keep seeing people talking about how like, oh, like Nintendo is on the verge of announcing their next console. And it's just like, I don't get that sense at all, honestly. They just announced Switch games through to summer of next year. You know? Like, every fucking Direct, everyone's just like, oh, this is gonna be the one where they're gonna announce the Switch 2. Or the Switch Plus. Is your model a PNG? It's a couple things, actually. The body and the arm and the most of the body and like the front arm there, like the left arm, those are animated PNGs. My head is a GIF. Alright, technically it's 2 GIFs. But otherwise, yeah. Like, it's kind of a combination PNG GIF tuber, but like, I just say VTuber. It's all VTubing, baby! But yeah, good stuff coming out for the Switch. I'm excited. I'm excited to... Ooh, Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon remaster. The HD version. I'm excited for that, because I fucking loved that game on the 3DS. Tell you that for free. Oh, hold up. Here I am. Yeah, my model was made by my friends Audrey and B of Team Catpull, who you can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, and co-host at Team Catpull. That's TeamCatple. And they are open for commissions. You should commission them, but use their commission form. Don't email them. They'll email you. And don't DM them. If you do DM them, don't be weird. Please don't be weird to my friends. But yeah, otherwise, with the Sony State of Play, there wasn't really a whole lot that stuck out to me. Like, I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was one, and I want to say there was another one that I mentioned when I was talking about it to friend of the stream and roommate JB. Alright, so we did all of Knife of Dunwall last week, or not last week, but 2 weeks ago. So now we're on to the Brigmore Witches. Any second now. New game. A save game of the Knife of Dunwall has been found. You can use your progression in the Brigmore Witches. You will retrieve your equipment and powers. Which progression do you want to use? Low Chaos. You're going to use the Low Chaos progression of the Knife of Dunwall and the Brigmore Witches. Continue? Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. I'm a veteran. I'm eligible for discounts. Dowd's Hideout. I'm eating French fries. After pretty hilariously missing lunch, I am making sure to eat dinner. Troubled sleep. You've been ill at ease ever since you assassinated Empress Jasmine Caldwin and aided in the abduction of her daughter, Emboli.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge. The overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned. The men are recovering well from the attack, but they don't understand the danger they're in. My mother warned me never to make an enemy of a witch. Corvo, here to settle our debt. You understand, I won't make this easy for you.
So, in case it isn't clear, this isn't actually happening. You can tell from the floating books. This is a dream. So, realistically speaking... Ow. We don't have to worry about being nice here. You know? Ow. Still, I would like to not fuck this up if possible. Whoop. Huh? What? Oh. We're awake. Hey, man.
What is it?
Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below.
Ingot, corrupted charm. Corrupted bone charms. Corrupted bone charms are powerful bone charms that come with a cost. Locate them like normal bone charms by listening for the song they emit or with the void gaze power. Equip them in the bone charms tab of the journal. Are you willing to upgrade any of your Twitch assets? Not really looking to do so right now. Oh, we got here. Note from Billy. Dowd, no need to waste breath with apologies or excuses. You taught me that. All I can say is that as soon as I left Dunwall with my head felt clear, maybe for the first time, you told me once that people like us burn hot, then burn up. We don't get a chance to start over. No long days in the sun, but I know you, Dowd. Despite all the blood on your hands, you've been stashing coin. No one does that if they're not holding on to something. You've got some kind of plan, some hope for a new life. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't, but that's what you gave me when you let me walk away. The one thing that you said that wasn't possible. I will never forget that. When the time comes, and it will, I hope you are watching close so that you get that chance too. I left a book for you. The world is big, bigger than I knew. There are lots of places where an old man like you could disappear. Billy. Ports of call. This is a lot of text. The reclamation of Dunwall. This is also a lot of text. I'm hearing something. Where is that? Hold up. How do I usually do this? Is that it? Okay. Ooh, cool. Thomas Journal. That's a lot of text. Gold Galvani resin. Bonded Galvani weave. This thing is fucking me up. Please pick up the fucking... Please get it out of my ears. Oh, thank God. Okay. We have some room to upgrade. I currently have 3 runes. Do I want time stop? I kind of want time stop, so I'm gonna hold off.
I found Lizzie's stride. Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however.
Uh-huh.
She's in Coldridge.
Yeah?
From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Fucked up.
Coldridge. We can use this. We'll get her out. And Stride will have to pay back the favor. We'll have our transport.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait?
Oh, no. Wait just a
At
minute.
your pleasure.
Oh. Okay. Alright, hold up. Swallowing. Ugh. This one is actually pretty important for us to read because Serkonos is going to be where the next couple games take place. The Isle of Serkonos. Excerpt from a volume on Serkonan geography and culture. Serkonos, the jewel of the south, is best known for its warm winds, spiced foods, and endless beaches. While the city of Kuleros sees the heaviest flow of travelers from across the Isles, Karnaka, on the southernmost edge of the known world, is preferred among the elite of the Empire. It is said that a month spent resting beneath the sun on the beaches of Serkonos or within one of the rural villages, can cure most maladies. Travelers bring back recipes and styles from the south, and the dances that all Sarkonans learn in their youth are favored in Bristol for their sensuality, copied by the fashionable aristocracy in the capital city of Dunwall. The only persistent trouble in Sarkonos originates along the string of tiny islands stretching away from the mainland to the east. For generations, pirates have hidden among this archipelago, raiding traders passing between the isles, and more recently attacking whaling ships returning with rich stores of oil. My wrist hurts. Do I have one of my, like, compression gloves? Hold up. This is a right hand glove. This is my left hand glove. Okay.
Taking prisoners is exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about.
You don't have to remind me. It's Billy's doing that the Overseers found us. That wasn't Dowd.
Dowd should have caught it. And now witches? He's not the man he was.
Quiet.
I'm literally
You're going to get us
right
killed.
here.
Dowd. Ever vigilant, I see. Are we leaving soon to Brigmore?
Interesting times, gentlemen. Overseers in the flooded district. Witches abroad in the city. Traitors in the ranks. I'd be nervous too. Then I'd remember who killed the Empress in Dunwall Tower and came out untouched.
Yeah, you better run. That's a lot of text. I'm trying to be, like, especially with this DLC, I'm trying to be maybe a bit more discerning of exactly what I'm reading, because it's just like, it's a lot, you know? Like, it's a lot to put myself through reading all of the text. Like, the world building is cool as hell. Like, genuinely, if you play this game, I highly recommend reading every single fucking book you can find. Because just, like, the world of this game series is absolutely incredible. Alright, let's see. Anything else?
They say he let Rothwild live. Is Dowd getting soft?
Rothwild's not coming back anytime soon. You should spend more time thinking about your form.
Hey, boys. Oh, okay. I don't think I can, like, get outside of this area. Seems like everything's blocked off. Hey, man.
This will hold while we're away. Anything short of cannon fire.
Let's hope it won't come to that.
Hey, bro.
Corvo's out there, Dowd. It's a matter of time before he shows up here.
He's got the Lord Regent's army to chew through first.
And believe me, he's chewing. Getting big ol' mouthfuls.
Begging your pardon, Dowd, but I don't think it's safe to leave these overseers holed up in the refinery.
It's a new game now. They know where to find us. We just have to make them afraid to.
So, witches. Let's talk about witches. Well, let's go ahead and get on
Is
out
it
there
time
first.
to go, sir?
Yeah, man. Coldridge Prison. So this is going to obviously be just like an area that we were actually at in the main game. Which, you know, is fine. A stay of execution for Lizzie. You need Lizzie Stride's boat to reach Delilah's stronghold at Brigmore Manor. Unfortunately, the leader of the Dead Eels gang is locked up in Coldridge Prison, and you've got to break her out.
Delilah doesn't leave Brigmore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her. The manor's upriver, far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players, gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials.
Okay.
But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river, someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall, or perhaps myself. That after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride. And Lizzie Stride is in jail.
Well, that's a bummer. As Dowd, you can use your network of spies and corrupt merchants to purchase equipment and upgrades before each mission. You can also pay for special favors. These favors can have a variety of effects on the mission, such as granting access to equipment caches or revealing secret information. New upgrades available. Improved armor and explosive bulk capacity. Arc mine capacity, stun mine capacity. Well, first and foremost, we're going to take a look at the favors. Ooh. Okay. So we actually, I probably should have collected more money in that last level, because we actually don't have enough to get all of the favors. I'm not super worried about stun mines and having them. The misplaced rune and having an overseer outfit to get us in pretty quickly would be really good to have, though. But that's all we're going to be able to afford right now,
This should
unfortunately.
get me in the front door at least. Looks like I'll need to check in with those guards by the gate.
This mask smells terrible.
Overseer.
Yeah, what's up?
About time, Overseer. We sent for you hours ago.
There was a problem with the waterlock.
Fine. Listen up. The incident took place in the interrogation room. Cross the yard and keep going straight. Anything else is off limits. Understand? Don't go exploring. Don't speak to the prisoners. We're not here to listen to you preach. Don't forget you're in Coldridge now, not the Abbey. We asked you here for one reason.
You got it, buddy. I
I'll
mean,
be gone before you know it.
disoriented by overseer music. Magic will not work. I wonder where it's coming from. Oh, it looks like it's done. Place rune. Looks like it's down there.
Guard, open the gate. This mask won't fool
All
our
cells in
pilot.
Section B are under quarantine until further notice. Prisoners who have been transferred from Section B will be observed for signs of infection.
What's up, man?
The Abbey didn't send you to loiter, Overseer. You want the interrogation room. That's where it happened.
It doesn't look like it's active right now, so maybe I'm okay.
What's wrong with me? We're sending 3 men to the firing squad, and no one knows what actually happened.
Didn't they do it?
Hemrick drinks, and he chose a bad day to sleep in. Morris lost his nerve at the sewer gates. Neither of them knew anything. They died to satisfy the Lord Regent's office.
And Officer Thorpe?
Thorpe slipped him the key. Everyone knows that. They got weak. They paid him off, but he couldn't tell us who it was.
Okay.
And believe me, he wanted to.
So,
Right through there. Can't miss it. None of the guards that went in to question her came out. Is this another Sokolov
I'll be careful.
invention?
It's because the Lord Protector got out. Someone paid off a guard.
What happened here?
So now we
oh shit. Okay.
So I have to remember a number, walk all the way back here, just to unlock a cell.
Damn.
They paid off a guard.
That's rough, buddy.
It makes sense to the Lord
Ooh.
Regent's office.
Fun items. Rune. Ingot, 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 ingot. Transfer orders. Lieutenant Wright, The hatter we brought in was trying to stash this loot in the canal when we busted him. Looks like he's the one who hit Lord Bryman's carriage a few nights back. So far, he's not named as accomplices, but he will once he gets his turn in the interrogation room. Document everything and then deliver it to the Lord Regent's office. Make sure none of it gets quote-unquote lost along the way, or it's both our heads. Ashfield. Document request. Dear Officer Ashfield, I would like to most humbly request access documents concerning the new experimental choke dust, which you may have recently found yourself in possession of. I understand this is a delicate subject matter, and I assure you every precaution will be taken with the documents to ensure they remain confidential. If access to these documents is agreeable to you, please have one of your men deliver them to my cell. Respectfully, your friend in A25. Excerpt from interrogation logs at Coldridge Prison, month of Nats. Prisoner 354A-9123. Goal, location of collaborator and theft of goods. Method, heated metal bolts applied to feet. Outcome, promising response at first, but the subject lost consciousness due to shock. Prisoner 657C-7619. Goal, confession of vandalism. Method, sleep deprivation. Outcome, disorientation. Subject falsely confessed to crime as well as other unrelated acts. Prisoner 874A-1713. Goal, location of a weapon cache tied to attacks on river patrol checkpoints. Method, water tank. Outcome, tank mechanism malfunction. Subject drowned. Eesh. Prisoner 4112B -7835. Goal, name of conspiracy organizer. Method, engagement with phobia. Spiders. Outcome, subject divulged in the information before the hatch of the spider basket was even opened. Fun. Pouch. More chest key.
Is she strapped in right? Good. Doesn't look like much, does she? Comfortable? All right, we'll get this done. Let's start with how you got into Dunwall Tower in the first place. Was it one of the servants that let you in? One of the guards? Nothing? All right. Corporal, use the hammer. That's right. The smaller ones.
Plague.
Can't really tell if she felt that. Don't want to break anything. Let's try again. How did you... Wait. You hear a kind of ringing in your ears? What's happening to her face? Is she going to... Oh no! Oh no! Shoot her! Shoot her! Shoot!
Fucked up. So let's talk about witches. So Delilah and her coven are actually not super unlike Dowd and his assassins. Essentially, the way that it works is that there's one person who is chosen by the outsider, right? And then they have the ability to essentially bestow their powers upon their followers. So in this case, Delilah is the one chosen by the outsider, bestows powers on her coven, and then, much in the same way, Dowd also bestows his powers on his assassins. Let's see, is there any way... Shit. That's not what I meant to do.
I'll get to the bottom of this. I gotta stop chewing hammerweed. Nothing here.
Probably rats.
Is that it? All of B section is in quarantine.
They just kept getting sick, so we moved them out. Must be the rats.
Well, that got things moving at least. So we got that guy up there. What's my range like right now? Pretty good, actually.
Any more big rat swarms? Bug someone else.
Doesn't look like there's anyone nearby.
This controls all the cell doors.
Yeah. Log updates. Remember to take extra care in logging transfers. Even temporary transfers of prisoners from one cell to another must be recorded in the logbook. Ensure the logbook is available in the guard booth between sections C and D at all times. Cell control system quick interface. 1. Set first tumbler to match cell section letter. Set second and third tumblers to cell number. Pull lever to confirm selection. Ensure that each cell opening request and selection are verbally confirmed. Investigate and report any suspected malfunctions immediately. Oof. Alright. Okay. So right now, main issue is that we need the logbook.
Seen anything scary?
All prison personnel will stay clear of the interrogation room until the representative from the Abbey has certified it is free of any heretical
Lizzie's
corruption.
tried. She's in rough shape.
D24. I don't think I saw anybody in the... Oh. Looks like he's in the next room. Ooh, and a sleep dart. Just one, though. No more, no less. But, like, that's fine.
I'm not doing it. Not me. Not like the rest of them.
And you. Okay. Whew.
Making rounds over here? Hey, don't you owe me a drink?
All cells in Section B are under quarantine until further notice.
I don't know if me
Prisoners
doing
who
this
have
and
been
that guy
transferred
dying
from Section
is,
B
like,
will be observed for signs of
considered
infection.
my fault. Ah, it was supposed to be D21. Whoops. And actually, I do kind of want to know if there are any other... Son of a bitch. For it to reload. Wrong fucking thing. Alright. Doesn't look like there's any more items of note in any of these. So I just gotta get to open D12. Hold up. What's this? What's that all about? D13? Color me curious. Nothing. You got anything to say to me? No?
All prison personnel will stay clear of the interrogation room until the representative from the Abbey has certified it is free of any heretical corruption.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol. Blow off.
I mean, it's definitely full of corruption. Like, some heretical shit went down there, let me tell you what. Okay, and then we also want D... what was it? 24. Alright.
Make a pass over here.
While I'm getting all this taken care of, there's a bunch of other gaming news that happened last week that I've been meaning to talk about, you know?
This better be worth it.
Ooh, Corrupted Charm. What's this one? Benefit. Build up adrenaline much faster. Adrenaline takes less time to cool down. Benefit. Overall movement speed is increased. Damage taken is increased. Okay, so hold up. Let me... Choking is faster. Speed boosted. Less damage from falls. Max health slightly increased. Swift shadow. Yeah. Okay. Hey girl, hey.
Wake up, Lizzie.
I'm not telling you shit. Wait. Who?
Down.
Sick teeth.
Is that right? Whoever sent you, I'll pay double.
I've come to break you out. You can owe me the favor.
What kind of favor?
Doesn't matter. You'll be dead in another day here.
What kind?
It's just a boat trip. Upriver. Past the blockades.
Then you're out of luck. My boat, the Undine, now belongs to someone else.
Like from Undertale?
My second-in-command double-crossed me and took it. A little shit named Edgar Wakefield.
It's a situation I'm familiar with. Can you walk?
Get me out of this damn thing and I'll fly. I can pay you to get rid of Wakefield.
It'll be my pleasure. Come on.
I'll just get my tiara.
Let me just... You're free! I don't know how we're getting out of here, though, actually.
Down. I think I...
I'll have to carry her out.
Well, that makes things a little bit easier for me, I guess. Less complicated, at least. I think that's the key I need to get through this door, actually.
Why is no one making rounds over here?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I need more.
She's okay.
Oh, you're here somewhere, scum. Get behind him. Assassin, help!
Damn it.
A reminder, the Coldridge prison remains under martial law. Guards are authorized
Okay.
to use lethal force against any unidentified or unauthorized persons on the premises.
He's cunning. We'll meet again. I'll find you. Get off this.
All right. I won't be catching this rat bastard.
Alright. Anyways, what was I talking about? There's a bunch of, like, gaming news that came out just kind of in the week that I took off. Whoop. And I spoke about some of it the other day during the Zelda stream, but there's still quite a bit more.
I won't be catching this rat bastard.
So one of those things... Now I got these guys all, like, talking over me. One of the things that I really wanted to talk about had to do with a tweet from the PlayStation UK account. Oop. Regarding...
I gotta get back right now.
the upcoming special edition
Where are you?
of Spider-Man 2.
All prison personnel will stay clear of the interrogation room until the representative from the Abbey has certified it is free of any heretical corruption.
He's cunning.
Whoop.
All cells in Section B are under quarantine until further notice. Prisoners who have been transferred from Section B will be observed for signs of infection.
In particular, it has to do with the way that they revealed the scale of the Venom statue included in the special edition. Describing it as 19 inches of venom. Which people were very quick to identify as essentially another possible way of referring to Venom's dick size. Which I don't need to tell you is really funny. And I am not about to deny the inherent comedy of discussing the size of a statue as though it is the size of a character's dick. That being said, one thing that I was not a huge fan of is when I looked further into the details of the special edition. Oh.
She's beaten, but not dead. See that her wounds get attention.
It will be done. All quiet, sir. Ready to go.
Yeah, man. I want to get out of here.
Go.
But, one of the things... So, people started, like, making jokes about this. Primarily, I know the Cheap Ass Gamer account started posting about, like, statues available for specific characters by their height in the same manner. And I think maybe my favorite of this might have been Konami posting about how they announced, I think they were taking pre-orders for a new Pyramid Head statue, and Konami just posted 11.9 inches, by the way. And it's just like, that's actually, like, look, I've got issues with Konami. I do. I find the handling of a lot of their bigger franchises to be lacking, especially Silent Hill. The Dead Eels. With Lizzie Stride free, you have a captain to take you upriver. Unfortunately, Lizzie's second-in-command, Edgar Wakefield, is running the old gang and won't hand over the ship without a fight. Deal with the traitor Wakefield and help Lizzie get her ship in working order. But, like, here's the thing. I do actually like the idea of sort of these companies kind of, like, tacitly acknowledging that, like, some, like, good chunk of their fan base for whatever property it is horny as hell. And that people would actually be very tickled, let's say, by them implying that Pyramid's Head's dick is 11.9 inches long.
Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where two street gangs fight over the spoils.
Yeah.
The Hatters and Lizzie's gang, the Dead Eels. Lizzie Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And her riverboat.
What a dick.
It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself.
Yeah, you killed the Empress.
Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
Okay, Sunken Crate. Allied weathers were dumped a crate load with supplies overboard near the Undine. You have to dive in to retrieve the contents. That's cool. Hidden Rune. Alright, I'll go ahead and get both of these. Bolt capacity? No. Sleep Dart? I'll get a few of these. Oh, and let's get a rewire tool, actually. Alright, I think I'm good. Hey, man.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the Dead Eels. They're fighting in the streets.
Fucked up. Not my problem. Well, I guess it is kind of my problem. To a certain extent. Okay. So we can go ahead and get the upgrade event time. We now have time stop. So that's pretty good.
When's your old man coming out to fight?
We've been making something for you, little eels.
What's the matter? Too much knitting to do?
Crawl back to the river. You ain't a real gang. You're just a bunch of mudlarks.
Come on and fight! Or are you too busy making dresses?
Somebody get over here! You bastard! Gonna feed you to the rat. You're no.
Ooh.
Somebody give me a little much tonight. That's what happens when you tangle with a dead eel.
Hey, did they kill that one lady? She was talking some real good smack.
Someone wants to get kicked in the gut.
What? Alright, Hidden Rune. Then there's the riverfront.
Someone's still prowling.
How do I get to that? Where is that, actually? Anyways, as I was saying, like... Ooh, there's a note on that door. I should go check that out. There was something that kind of caught my eye when I was taking a look at the contents of the special edition of Spider-Man's 2 for the PlayStation. And it's something that enrages me. So, here's the thing. Of the Fantastic Four. No, but I really like steelbooks. Steelbook cases for like movies and games. I think they're really cool to look at. I think they get great designs. They feel good in my hands, right? So whenever a movie or a game has like a steelbook copy that I can get, or like sometimes I know Best Buy, for example, has started just selling the steelbook cases, so that like if you bought the game elsewhere, you can buy a collectible steelbook case to put it in. Which for me is actually really great because like sometimes, you know, I'll get a game and it's got a damaged case, but like the artwork and the manual or the disc and everything is like perfectly fine. So like I'll swap games out between cases a lot of times. But recently there seems to have been this weird shift, and it's really starting to kind of piss me off. So I first kind of noticed it back when there was discussion about the possibility of Disney Plus doing home releases. They announced that they were going to release something for WandaVision, probably one of the more successful of their live-action Marvel tie-in series, which isn't particularly surprising that it's the most successful of them. The story's interesting, the visual style shifting from like decades, shifting between like decades of, what's the word I'm looking for? Sitcoms with each episode is really neat. Kat Dennings was brought back, who was like one of my favorite characters in the first two Thor movies. But what they announced was they announced a steelbook display case. As in, it was just a case with no discs in it. And that sucks. Like, a lot. And it's not the first time that I've seen something where it's just like, oh, it's a display case. There isn't actually like a series or a disc or anything like that. I got the Legendary Edition of Halo 5 back when that game came out. And it came with like a statue, which I don't know where that statue is, actually. Like, I didn't bring it with me when I moved out of my parents' house. And they've sent back, or they've provided me a lot of my stuff from that time. But that was never seemed to be among it. But anyways, statue, game code, and a steelbook display case. But at the very least, the steelbook display case had a bunch of like physical, like special edition material in it. Basically like physical like documents and stuff made to look like they were created. They're something like from the game itself. It's kind of neat, admittedly. But more recently, more and more games seem to actually be doing this. Releasing games that are just releasing like physical copies that have like a game code with them. It kind of sucks. And it's bad, and it's not good, and it's a horrible, horrible practice. I noticed this because that's what was in the special edition of Spider-Man 2. It wasn't a disc copy of the game. Just Scott, thank you for the follow. It wasn't a disc copy of the game. It was a physical display case, which feels really cheap. Like, why not just put the disc in there? It's dumb and I hate it. And I don't want to say, like, with 100% certainty that they made it sound like they were talking about Venom's cock in order to, like, distract you from the fact that they were just giving you a case with no disc in it. But, like, at the same time, it's like, that did kind of, you know, control the narrative. Who's Scott? Apparently you are, according to your username. Anyway, to my loyal customers, I've done my best to provide a provisioning service to you even after all the decent citizens have abandoned Draper's Ward, but now it is clear that there's no livelihood for me here now, and that association with you all will eventually cost me my life. For those of you who never wronged me, I suggest you take your business to Jerome. He can be found in a second-floor apartment just a stone's throw away from here, next to Millinery Canal. His prices will climb now that I'm gone, but he seems like a fair enough man. For those who have harassed me, stolen from me, and driven me from my home, I hope you suck on the barrel of a City Watch pistol someday. I'm sure you will all meet a violent and unhappy endings. Goodbye, Mr. Mitchell, Mitchell's Marketplace. I'm who? I'm huh? No, who's on first? What's on second? And I don't know who's on third. Oh.
You go to T.
Forever.
Are they gonna fight? Are they gonna rumble?
I'll cut you up like a slaughterhouse whale. You hear me?
Are you missing something, little eels?
I got a little something for you. Might burn a little though.
Drive them back into the river.
Are they gonna rumble? Are they gonna rumble?
Draper's Ward is our place now.
Come on, rumble already!
Come on, let's get this guy.
Looks like the eels won that one.
Another one.
The eels seem to be cleaning house. The hatters don't seem to stand a chance.
I thought dragging it up out of the mud was a hard part, but I had no idea how to open it.
Hammers?
Really? Look at that thing. You think hammers will break it open?
Ooh.
Explosives.
Sure. The sound brings everyone running. Then we gotta call some eels, huh?
There must be a way. Think what could be in there.
You know what would be funny? If it wasn't locked.
What? Of course it's locked. Look at it.
You mean you haven't even tried it?
What do you think I am? Stupid?
Looks like to get to the hidden rune, we actually need to head down into sort of like sewer area.
Got anything? Smoke or eat?
Okay. Ooh, river crust pearls. Warning from an anonymous friend. Hello, friend. As instructed by your whalers, I have dredged this horrid thing up from the depths of the storm drains and placed it on the agreed-upon location in hopes that you, and only you, recover it. But be warned, poor fortune has followed me every step of the way since laying hands on this thing, and I am overjoyed at the prospect of leaving it here and being done with it. May it treat you better than it has me. If some unlucky local has stumbled upon this wicked bone, heed these two warnings. As I have said above, poor fortune will find you, but more importantly, this is intended for delivery to the most dangerous man in the Empire. If you are in possession of something he wants, you may count your remaining hours on one hand. That's true. Oop. You don't see me. You don't see me. Okay, I'm seeing what looks like an opening in the sewer over there. Let's try out our time stop real quick. Zawarudo. Nice. That didn't use nearly as much juice as I thought it was going to. Oh, shit. Okay. Processed whale oil. Huh? What? Pipes. No, okay.
Is that...
Who's she fucking talking to?
See what I do.
I don't think there's anyone on the other side of the street, as far as I can tell. Wait.
Someone's still sneaking around.
Huh? Is like someone directly above me? What is... Oh. No, it's not that guy. It has to be her, I guess.
Gotta keep my wits about me. Someone wants to get kicked in the gob.
Yoink.
What?
Okay. Alright, so, let's see here. Let's take stock of where we're at real quick. There's a rune up there. There's a man in there. Ooh. Oh. Okay. This is kind of comical, actually.
How did it pass me by? All the others down.
Oop. Ooh. Thank you. And thank you. Jerome's Black Market Shop. Jerome's search for Oxrush. Hello, Griff. I hope your business is going well. If you're interested, I have a little business proposal for you. The canal here in Draper's Ward has been dry for some time now. Enough time for the prize Oxrush to take bloom in the mud. None of the ruffians patrolling this area know how special the flower can be, so I have no competition in harvesting them, but none of the alchemists or natural philosophers that can use them frequent this district anymore. Perhaps I can send you some bunches of Oxrush to peddle, for a commission of course, and I can help you tap into an ammunition market here in Draper's Ward. The gangs have gone into full-scale war, so demand is high. Let me know your thoughts. Jerome. I didn't even know this was that guy's house. I just kind of came in here. I'm just like, haha, gotcha, idiot. This dude's got rotten pears. Rune's up there. If there's any way I can easily... That sounds like a river. Oh no, it's rats. Rats are eating a man. That's cool. Good for them. Whoa. That guy appears to still be alive. Yum indeed.
Definitely somebody about. Watch it.
Yep.
Half the city's dead. We won't make it 3 more months. How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Get up. Come on. Get down with the sickness. Oh. The dressmaker studio. Who the fuck is the dressmaker? Oh, it must be this guy. Makes sense. What's this? Archer cigarette case. Huh. Take that. Thank you. And Grumble, grumble, munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Got the bone charm over there. I don't really know if I want any bone charms. The setup that I've got is pretty good as it is. Note from Lady Boyle. My dearest friend, my costume ball will require 3 tailored outfits that are perfectly matching except for color. We are going to play a game with our guests, you see. I'm sad to hear of your deteriorating hands and the hard times in which you have fallen, as you were my first choice to craft these costumes. I'll mention your physical difficulties to my doctor at the party. Perhaps it can be of service to you. Farewell, Waverly Boyle. Wait, hold up. Why are these... Are these Emily's things? Why the hell are these here? That's odd. I hope that's not anywhere I have to go. I would hate to have to deal with an arc pylon, let me tell you. Can't wait for that to be where I need to go. Yoink. Let's go.
Wakefield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzie never drowned victims in a sack. I can still see him squirming for air.
Yeah. How's he gonna top that?
Damn, fucked up. The mutineer Edgar Wakefield has drowned a gang member that was loyal to Lizzie and sank him in the river near the Undine. Whoop.
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine.
Hey, man.
He's put all of the eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge.
Fucked up.
He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
That's from Hatter Spy. Mr. Hat, there has been interesting activity since our raid on the Dead Eels a few days ago. It looks like Wakefield has been rooting out Lizzie loyalists and chasing them off for making an example of them with some gruesome killing. I don't think he's got much of a hold on this gang, and things are likely to fly apart before long. Also, I swear I saw a woman lurking on some nearby rooftops last night, spying on the eels. She saw me looking at her and just disappeared. Perhaps you'll know what to make of that. Oscar.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Okay. That's a lot of text.
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him, it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie had.
Hey, hold up. I saw that.
Can't believe we're missing the Boyle party. Luxury. Sitting next to the river. Or canal, at least. Just waiting to be taken.
All those prancing nobles in their fancy
Oh,
masks.
so the Boyle party is happening
Strip 'em
right
of
now.
their jewels and set them on fire. Finest time in the world.
Drown them. Drowning's worse.
Set on fire's worse.
Drowned is worse.
You ever see a man set on fire? What does he do? He jumps in the water.
Very funny.
I hear Lord Shaw is making his way to the party by boat, with only 2 bodyguards.
What? How do you hear things like that?
I have some connections.
And that's the end of that conversation, I suppose. Splintering bolts. What's that one? Bolts shot from your wrist bow do much more damage. Bolts almost always break on contact when shot at enemies. Alright.
Nice.
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine.
Cool.
Smuggling ships like this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
Perhaps. up that Oxnalt. I don't know why I'm being unnecessarily...
feeling of being watched. I've had that a bunch lately.
Funny you asked that. I had this feeling. I looked up on the roof of that building over.
There was a lady up there, right? I seen her too. Just staring.
A wink. Yeah, we've seen the same thing.
That guy's got good eyesight. Goddamn.
No. The others might think we're seeing things. First sign of the plague, from what I hear.
Ah, okay. Room down there. Wait, hold up. Where's this one? Ooh. It's like weepers. Okay.
This is the second time now. I see something, or someone, out of the corner of my eye. But when I turn, they're gone. Someone is watching us.
Yeah, probably. Dude, we're investigating witches. Witches got, like, all the same shit we do. It's not that surprising. Sunken crates out there. My concern is stuff in the river, though. Seems like it's mostly clear. Oh, nope, there's the fishes. Okay. Jesus, look at these fucking things.
Yeah, it's nice.
Ooh, a couple sleep darts. For some reason, I got launched up. Probably pop one of those, yeah. Alright. Oh god, why am I being launched downward now? Okay. Breath, and let's dive. I see a hatch.
Can't keep their damn prisoners locked up. And it's come to this.
Lizzie's on her way. I just know it.
Might as well slit my own throat.
Zinga.
Time to signal Lizzie.
How do I do that exactly? Oh, sound the ship's horn. Got it. There's still a couple of runes around here. Wouldn't mind tracking those down.
Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
Wakefield log entry. It's going to pieces. I was just getting things under control, but now I hear Lizzie's busted out of Coldridge? How? The dead eels are all starting to swing my way, and I even think we'll wipe out those accursed hatters soon. Mr. Hat humiliated me something awful with that raid to steal our engine coil, and payback was going to be me taking a piss in his stovepipe. Now that Lizzie is free again, I got a crew on high alert. Or just kill anyone that ain't one of us. I'm starting to think I bit off more than I could chew. Okay. So, the fact that the engine coil is stolen is a little bit of an issue, let's say. But whatever. We'll deal with it. Oh shit. Come on. Let me just... Oh shit. I'm getting eaten by fish. Also, I'm gonna run out of air soon. That's also a problem. Oop. Okay. We're good. We're good. It's fine. What's this?
Or maybe you're hallucinating.
Honk honk.
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the dead eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
That's great, because I hate sneaking around here. I would love to have free
Your friend
reign.
Edgar Wakefield set me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. Well, you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
Ha, losers. Alright.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
What a dick.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer
Okay.
still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The geezer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
True.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
Alright. Alright, so let's see here. I wanted to go ahead and get those runes now that the dead eels are okay with me wandering around.
Lizzie's pissed.
Oh, please. It's 1 finger per person. People got so many fingers. You know how many fingers you got? You got like 10. That's so many fingers. I think you can lose 1 or 2. It's fine. Alright, it looks like the rune is inside this building, but I don't see a way in. Unless it's underneath the building. Could it be underneath the building? Oh, hold up. Yep. Okay. Aha! Alright. Well-known facts about me is that I'm super fucking smart. Oh. Alright, what's he got for me?
You keep surprising me, Dowd. Not long ago, I watched you kill an empress and steal her child for coin.
It's true, I did do that.
For a man like that, you went through Coldridge Prison with an awfully soft touch.
Well, you know.
I wonder, are you hoping it will change the way things work out? Maybe. Maybe not. The song's almost over, and when the music stops, we all fall down.
Whatever that fucking means. Anything else in here? Hard no, it seems like. Is there any other way out of here than going back through the water? A similarly hard no. Okay. I thought the fucking void gaze was supposed to let me see in the dark, but like it makes traversing like the water awful. Also, why am I fucking going all over the goddamn place? Okay, here we go. Tripwire, huh? What is that supposed to trigger? Is that the only guy in here? No, but for real, what is that supposed to trigger? Doesn't look like it triggers anything. Eh. Well, alright. Hey, man.
What'd I see Dowd do then?
Just because he can do strange things doesn't mean there's an invisible man watching us. I'll ask him how he does it.
Are you crazy? Don't you dare.
Hey, guys.
Are you supposed to be scary?
Well, I don't see you asking me any relevant questions. So, I mean, maybe kind of. Oh, an entrance to streets, like where Ryu is from. Ryu? Ryu. Ryu? It's Ryu. The way that I remember whether it's Ryu or Ryu is that I know that they pronounce it incorrectly in Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. The problem is that I always forget how they pronounce it in that. But I know that whatever it is, it's the incorrect way of saying it. But I'm pretty sure they say Ryu. Hey, check this out. What? Huh? What? Me when I'm... Huh? What? What?
Quiet in the city. Almost like it used to be. Yeah, it's nice.
So I'm definitely far enough away from that. Okay. So I think I'm trying to plan out my attack here. But I'm pretty sure if I can get down there, pop time stop, I should be able... What is that? That's the control panel. So the one on the left has to be where the whale oil is. Shit.
Must have been rats.
He doesn't have the key. That being said, I could just go to the textile. Just getting out is going to be a problem.
What's the password?
Whalebone, bitch!
Whalebone.
Come in, Hatter.
Hey, man.
Sir, the Hatters are using the textile machines to make shrouds for the plague dead.
Now we know why they took the engine coil.
The man who runs the Hatters is more cunning than he looks. He can flood this place with a toxic gas. In time, it'll eat through our air filters. You may have to make a deal.
I gotta make a deal. I gotta make a deal. Sometimes that's how it be. Sometimes you make deals.
Who just went through here?
The Empress did. She had Corvo Latana with her. They weren't wearing no clothes.
Keep your hat on. I was just asking.
Just because you're in charge of the gate, it don't mean the rest of us are idiots.
Yeah? Well, since you're such a genius, it ought to be real easy to see who it was. So go check it out.
Fine. I don't know why you're worried about nothing.
Got Bone Charm. Got a rune over there. Is there glass in this? Didn't seem like there was. Textile mill yard key. Alright.
Any fools settlements here?
Steal all this shit, of course. There's a wall of light there, which is a problem. But it looks like there's a door over here, but it's got a tripwire, which is also a problem, but a problem of a different kind. Yoink. All right. So, rune should be in this building, which seems to be empty. What the hell is this? Skeeves is gone. It looks like Skeeves ain't coming back from his patrol. It's been 6 days now. Don't get me wrong, I ain't grieving because Skeeves and me didn't see eye to eye on many things, but it makes me sad because he swore he was bringing back a tremendous stash of coins he knew about up in the dried out waterway. Figured I'd part him from all those coins in a few card games, but that ain't to be. Who knows, if that water ever comes in again, it just may flush him on out. But I doubt it. When you get off duty tonight, we need to drink a toast to old Skeeves. Mine? What can I get for powers? I have 5 runes now. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, what's pull? Hold on. Okay. Let's do upgrade vitality. And upgrade and go ahead and get pull. Because pull seems actually really useful. Thanks for knocking that over, Mitty. Whoop!
This position. He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
Fucked up. Hey, hold on. That's what I think they are. Projectile launchers. Well, let's go ahead and activate that again. Ooh, okay. So we got some dudes in here.
Picked up anything good?
I always feel real bad for like how quiet I get during like stealth games. Because I don't know, I guess there's like a part of me that worries like if I'm too loud, the enemies will hear me like in real life. You know? There's a key up here. I don't see any guys. Hello. Medicinal herbs. Oh, the key's on the other side of the door. Trimble's lab key.
fields miscalculated badly. I predicted this would happen, of course. A man like Wakefield knows which end of a knife is for stabbing. Complaining old man, I'm giving you a legacy. What were the Hatters before I arrived? I'll tell you. A shadow of their former selves. The butt of numerous jokes, in fact. Why did the Hatter piss in his own hat? What did the Hatter do with his last bullet? And so on. The answers aren't worth repeating. Leadership. That's what was missing.
Okay.
Under the embarrassing defeat at the hands of the Bottle Street Boys of all things. There now. You mustn't become agitated. You'll inflame your arteries, which will only cause you unneeded agony. I can ease the pain, but only if you promise to behave yourself. No? Ah, that reminds me. I must see Jerome about getting more Oxrush. I'm fresh out.
Hey, man. Taking that.
Dowd. Quick. Come close. Look at the pickle I'm in.
Yeah, you're all fucked up.
Words out about your deal with Lizzie. I know why you're here. You want that engine coil? It's yours. You just have to do one thing, assassin. Kill me. This contraption, Trimble's machine,
Yeah.
Get it off me. Let me die. I'll give you what you want. All I have to do is pull that oil tank. No, not yet. Trimble's machine keeps me alive, but he's rigged it so that gas will flood the mill if I die.
Uh-huh.
Insurance.
Uh-huh.
Search Trimble's quarters. Upstairs, he has antitoxin he drinks every day, just in case I croak. You'll have to make some to survive the gas. But everyone will die. Not just you. These Hatters. They're not my Hatters, don't deserve the name. Trimble's been calling the shots for years. They can choke and die, every last one.
Hold up. Warning, when replacing the whale oil tank that powers the pulmonary machine, you will have precious little time to do so. If you fail to be diligent and Mr. Hat perishes, you will release toxic gas that will end your life, and that of your fellow Hatters. Have a care. Trimble. Missing mechanic. Send our head mechanic into the sewers trying to get the water flowing in the canals again, but he hasn't been heard from since. We've lost other men trying to investigate what happened to him. Trimble.
This guy never made it back. Wonder if he's still down there.
So now what I'm going to need to look for is a way to maybe do this without killing everybody, because I really don't want to do that. I would really like it if I could do this without killing everyone. What's this? Calibration of my experiment timer is slightly off. This should be fixed immediately. I like to check on my experiments immediately after the bell chimes. It's all perfectly timed from the bell ring to the walk to my lab. This should be a top priority after you return from restoring the water flow in the sewers.
Trimble's got good handwriting, which makes me distrust him.
Huh? see if we can't find an audiograph. Maybe it'll have some kind of a... Hello? Oh. Antitoxin formula needs the following: oxrush flour by Morphin Jerome and Dairy Ward, bull rat fetus from the dry storage room, metallic salts on the manufacturing floor. Genuinely, I would prefer not to kill everyone. Do I have... Wubba? So, I have a couple options. Now, obviously, the least ideal would be doing the thing that kills everybody, right?
What's this business? Is anyone there? Must have been. Nothing here. I know. Come on, spread out.
Must have been nothing.
But... if there is, in fact, a dude who has the combination to the engine room down in the sewers, then perhaps... it will leave the geezer in the hand of a guy who is basically exploiting him to be the legitimate, or the actual leader of the Hatters. But if we're being realistic here, not really my problem. Oh, nope, that's not working.
This must be Trimble's man. Hope it was worth it. Never send a hatter to do anything important. I doubt you'll be needing this again.
Is there a way that I can get in there genuinely, though? Oh, hey. Alright, barely legible to-do list stained with blood and grease. Get a new spanner, Rivercrest 8 old one, check water flow control for Trimble, hopefully no rats. Look for Ox Rush in the canal, Maggie Lakes Red. Give Maggie my locker key in case she needs to stash her gear in my apartment this week. Okay. So, it seems like this is going to be our best bet for doing this without a body count, which would be nice. You know, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Must have been enough.
Floor, Draper's Ward, storage. Alright. So I gotta get to the Draper's Ward streets. Where I can find this dude's apartment. Should be simple enough. There's a bone charm over there. I wouldn't mind grabbing that. Okay. Oh. Who the fuck? Overpowering. Very easily win contested interactions. Not really worried about contested interactions right now. Bolts. Okay, grenade, spiritual remedy. Woo! Might not be a bad idea. Make things perhaps a little bit easier for myself when I come back. Ooh.
Oh no.
Anyway, I'm over here now.
Someone's messing.
Nope, I'm over here. No one's about to get shanked. I'm leaving. Ooh.
Huh?
Hey, buddy. Don't worry about it.
It's just a matter of time, buddy.
Okay. Whew. Alright, let's take a look around. Oh, okay. Things are pretty dire already. Granny's wedding recreation. Page stored from an old manuscript written in a scrawling hand. Bring a man to represent my black-eyed groom. Fetch a woman to represent me in my youth. Lay them together in the eternal circle. A wedding band to bind them placed on the silver tray. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a wedding gift. I don't know if I want to do this one. Dangerous experiment. I've come across some old writings that hint at a bizarre ritual. I'm going to use it to prove to you once for all that all this mystical stuff is just superstition. When I get back from my mission in the sewers, we'll do this. But there's a trick. You'll need a bride. Ha! Near as I can tell, she doesn't need to be willing. She doesn't even need to be awake. By the outsider's eyes, I don't think she needs to be alive. So you go secure yourself a bride if you can, and I'll officiate this mock wedding. Huh? What? Hold up. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Is this how I get the... Hold on. Oh, hold up. Didn't notice this area up here. Ah, here we go. Mr. Hatt, I've completed the final connections between the mill apparatus and the engine. The power generated should be far more than required to put the mill back into full operation, but I cannot vouch for the reliability of the engine itself. Therefore, I am traveling into the sewers to find where the water has been diverted away from the district. It's infinitely preferable to have this water flow restored, which will power our mill in perpetuity. Should the need arise to reach the engine during my absence, I have to set the combination to the gate to 837. I will return soon. Okay, 837. Cool. I can get in and get the stuff out and not even need to worry about it. Someone's getting 8. Aw, he didn't get 8. That's a shame. Well...
Huh?
What?
What?
Huh?
Yeah, someone's still around. Huh?
Huh? This motherfucker like, huh? What?
Someone's still rolling around.
Yoink, mine. Okay. The arc pylon doesn't have line of sight to me, then it can't get me. Yo, this guy's got the pylon control box key. Da 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 da. Thank goodness. Now I don't need to worry about that shit. Engine room lock. Whereabouts is that actually?
Someone's still prowling around.
Keep my eyes.
Ooh.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Yoink. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Someone wants to get hurt. Yeah, someone's still around. Where are you?
Oh.
Let's get this. Where'd you run off?
Hey, listen. Don't worry about it. Yep.
Let's get on with it, rat face. He's gone. Where are you?
How do we get there?
You look like garbage. Can't hold your drink. I know you're here.
Looks like there is a set of stairs downward.
Someone's about to get shit.
Nobody around them. Yoink. Water flow station. If you need access, please talk to Nurse Trimble. He's the only other person with the door combination. Okay, let's see here. 837. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we in. Yeah, this is mine.
Or a chunk of metal and wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
See you later, fuckers. There's a room down here.
Shh. Someone's coming.
Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, pop another one of these. I'm just gonna need to. Okay. That could have gone a little better. But the Brigmore witches do seem to be spying on us. So that is pretty handily confirmed.
I think Delilah wants us out of the way when her little ritual is all said and done.
Why?
Don't forget, she's afraid of us. When the change comes, she'll only want to keep her sisters in the way.
That makes no sense. Our power flows from Delilah. Without her, we'd be reduced to dancing under the moon and parlor tricks. You must be wrong.
Why else would she put us here, right in his path? I wish he'd hurry up and come already.
What the hell is all this? Fuck.
Get up now. You're going to suffer when I find you. Come out now. escaped me, did you? Clever boy. Oh, I know you.
Shit. I will say this is why I hate dealing with witches. Oh. Controls your water. No! The water must be free to flow.
Had to leave the flooded district, we did. For sure. Then the warehouse. How long will we stay at the manor? How long?
Nighty-night. Moved wrench. Someone took the wrench to the water flow control valve. Please have someone find it and return to the water control station. Guys, I'm not sure why I would do all this. Hold on, what's that? This feels like a weird little side area that I've found here. I'm not sure. What's this? Broken fan. Do not use the venting system until the fan motor is replaced. This thing nearly came off its drive shaft. I will let you know when it's back up and ready to go. Well, since you mention it. No power. Okay. Gotcha. Understood. There is a whale oil tank that I can see. And if I can see it, then I should be able to yoink a chunk. Close this door so no one wanders in here. Can I close the cover on this or no? Alright. Herbal. Herbal. Whoa! Hot tamale. Alright. Oh, hello. Taking that, thank you. The outsider walks among us. Fuck, man, he sure does. Reaper corpse.
You're putting it together, aren't you? It's not easy. Delilah's exceedingly bright. Her coven is rising, with her as the night star to guide them. Change is coming, and Delilah has a plan. But do you, Dowd?
No.
And I don't mean stealing an engine coil or slitting an old man's throat. You're charging upriver, and I do believe you'll make it. But what will you do with what you find there?
So this is actually something that I would have to do if I didn't knock the fuck out of Trimble. So I don't actually need to be here. I could just leave. Like, realistically speaking, that's probably what I should do. What's this? She's definitely a witch.
I was looking for my little boy. He's not well, and I fell down here. I hurt my leg.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not even engaging with this. Realistically, I should just leave. I don't need to be here anymore. Oh, wait, this is just the... Hold up. Oh, shit. All I really need to do is just make a break for it. Still, the whole thing with the witches would have been neat if I had gone that route. It seems to be a common thing where it's just like, hey, it would have been really neat if I had actually decided to do this like this. Whoop. Wow. Like, it's kind of unfortunate, because it's just like, oh yeah, I probably should be paying better attention to my surroundings here. You. Hey, boys and ladies. And everything in between. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. This seems less than great. They seem like they've got it in hand, though. Yeah, get her. Yeah, cool. I didn't even have to do anything.
Someone's still prone.
So he's dead. But I didn't do it, so it's fine.
Down. The Undine is ready to travel. Our men are manning all the stations. All that's left is for you to engage the engine. The bridge is yours, Captain.
Captain.
Lizzie did not survive the fight.
Oh.
Added to Delilah's debt. Let's go.
Brigmore Manor, then. Still, overall chaos is low, and I didn't kill anybody. It doesn't count Lizzie dying in the scuffle as me killing her. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to survive. Delilah's masterwork. Delilah and her coven are planning something that threatens everyone across the Empire of the Isles. Infiltrate the ruins of Brigmore Manor and stop Delilah.
The Brigmores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago.
I should be able to get some nice
Since
favors.
then, the manor has housed 2 street gangs, a smuggling ring, innumerable rats, and the Brigmore witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Delilah had taken up witchcraft and formed a coven. She was trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider knows. I cannot abide a mystery.
Yeah. Baffle dust. I got a good chunk of money on that. Hole in the Fest, the young butler train. Wearing a red jacket. Yes. Yes. And yes. Okay. Improved armor. In case I completely fuck up. Bone charm capacity. Shitload of sleep darts. And load up on spiritual remedy. Hey, man.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
It means trouble. Anything else?
They're getting in and out of the house somehow, but I haven't spotted it. Sorry, sir. Best I can do.
Good enough. I'll take it from here.
Alright. Hold up. What is this fairy ring bullshit? Fuck off with that. Cash. Shoreline. Okay. Brigmore Estate.
I hope everything is in order, sir. Strange doings, sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me. I had to crush its skull, to be sure.
Good to know. Something in this building. Lookout orders. S. Dowd has left Draper's Ward on Lizzie Stride's boat and could arrive within hours. Disable the grave switch. Isabel will lock the manor and wait for further instructions in the backyard. D. The hell was that? Help on your assignment. Here, brother, I've sent you one of the strictures to guide you on your assignment to Brigmore. My hope is that heeding the warnings of the sixth stricture will be the utmost of your troubles while dealing with those heretics. Yours, Bertram. Well, that didn't work. Hold up. Defense. Oh, okay. That's what I heard. Butler's note. They are on to me. The urn will have to stay here, Reggie, until we can return by boat and claim it. The Master's key, however, will go with me, and since you are nowhere to be seen, I have little choice but to scale the rocks by the waterfall and make my escape across country. Leave me out to dry on this one, and I'll put a bullet hole in your skull. I actually, like, this game has such, like, incredible, just, like, aesthetic and everything, honestly. Like, I fucking love Brigmore Manor, quite honestly. No one in the immediate area, but the issue with dealing with witches... they could very well show up at any moment. Oop. Okay. So I don't really... Ooh, hold up. Fuck. Damn. Like, it's kind of the same reason that, like, dealing with Dowd's assassins in the main campaign is kind of... It's kind of tricky because, like, they do have the ability to just sort of, like, warp all over the place due to their connection with Dowd. Witches are kind of the same way. Except they also have a whole other sort of, like, bag of tricks.
Brewing the elixir again this week?
Oh, yes, my dear. Oh, yes.
Also, like, all of them are lesbians, but that doesn't have anything to do with them being, like, tricksy to fight or anything like that. That's just a coincidence.
Don't think I'm on your side, because I'm not. If you raise a hand to any of my sisters but Delilah, you'll answer to me.
All right.
Understood. What have you got?
When her ritual's done, Emily Caldwin's mind will be gone, and Delilah will look out through her eyes the rest of her life.
All right.
And Delilah will rule as Empress.
That's up to you. I've got my money. That's all I need.
Okay.
What about a way in?
Use the crypt. There's a lever that opens one of the tombs. The lever is kept in the shed. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, cool, thanks. So this is the garden shed. Okay.
Will Lady Delilah feast us with a brace of rabbits tonight?
Oop. I do want to find out if that butler escaped. It sounds like he was bringing some cool shit with him. There is a dead guy in the water, I'm noticing. Key to the front door. I think I might prefer going in the secret way, personally. We're gonna head back to the garden shed. feel like the front door may be a little obvious. Nobody heard that.
Without thinking of what we found.
Never mind. Okay. Graveyard is actually back towards the front, it looks like. Being sneaky. Nobody has noticed that I'm here yet, which, quite honestly, oh my god, maybe a little surprising. Hello, welcome home. This one seems pretty focused on looking in that one specific direction. But I think I might be able to take this one out without her noticing. Okay. That should keep me off the hook for actually getting into the graveyard. Don't see anybody. Is a tripwire across this hole in the fence. Which I would prefer not to. Oh, God. Got their undead skull doggos. See you later. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's seal that up. No one can follow me. Bunch of rats around here. Oh, hello, Shadow, the Shadowman 324. Hope you're doing well. Is this gonna be like an alarm, or like what is? How does this work for me? Yeah, it's an alarm. Whoop. And bang time. And we're in. Whoa, golly. All right. Making good time. What am I doing? I am finishing up the Brigmore Witches, the DLC for the first Dishonored. Don't have a whole lot left of it. Probably going to
the flooded district was run down.
Try and just kind of book it through the rest of it tonight. Yoink. Okay. Drop you right here. So now that we're in here, we're gonna have to figure out where in the goddamn Delilah is and what we're gonna do about her. Ew. There's something over there. Lila's musings. I worked in my studio until late last night and completed the painting of Emily. When Dad kidnapped her, I was terrified that he might already know what I was planning, but it seems I overestimated him. Turned her over to the conspirators. What a fool. Once young Emily assumes the throne, I'll already be looking out of those lovely brown eyes. Do you like the horror games? I do like horror games, actually. Quite a bit, honestly. Gotta find Delilah's studio. Tend to try and play horror games when I can. Though at the moment, I don't think I have any horror game playthroughs going on currently.
Did you hear? The good barrister Timsh has come to us.
No. Delilah's former patron. How delicious.
Yes, arrested, stripped of his title and license. He'll rot in Coldridge.
Delilah's orders. I've ordered the lantern be placed in my studio in the West Wing. Use it to enter the painting, only if your situation is dire. I will be busy preparing for the ritual and cannot be disturbed. I trust you can handle Dowd should he materialize.
I assume you've already told Delilah.
Yes. Though I couldn't tell if she was pleased to hear the news. Perhaps she actually cared for the old fool.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Well, that's 3 of those bolts used. See, that's what I'm talking about. These freaking witches just poof all over the place. I can never be sure where they're gonna end up. Okay. Alright, I'm hearing something in here. Not those, but I'll take those all the same. Second solution. I've read that already.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, it's up there. Or above me. Got it. Well, I did take out the 2 that were wandering around up there, so maybe I can just... Painting ritual. The painting of the possession target must be positioned above the altar. After preparing the ritual, the performer must lay on the altar. The ritual has been prepared correctly. The performer will then enter into the body of the subject of the painting. Warning, the subject of the painting must be the possession target. Any other painting may trap the performer of the ritual. Oh, wouldn't that be fucked up? Thank you for taking that. Thank you. What is the game? What is this game about? So, that's kind of... Ooh. That's a big ask, but let's see if I can't give a basic rundown. So, the main story of Dishonored is about the Royal Protector, Corvo Attano, who is framed for... hold up. Swing your sword moderately faster. Having your weapons out doesn't slow you. Oh, that's actually really good. I think I would prefer that to... What would I prefer that to? Give me 1 second. Find ammo in greater amounts. Choking is faster. I think I would prefer that to reinforced bolts. Anyway. It's about Corvo Attano, the royal protector who is framed for the murder of the Empress. He is recruited by a group of conspirators who are looking to track down the Empress's daughter, Emily Caldwin, who was kidnapped as part of the assassination, and in the process restore her to the throne. I just heard something terrifying, and I don't know what it was. Oh, there we go. So you go around and you take out like various targets in every level, and you can do so lethally or non-lethally. With the non-lethal options usually being some sort of manner of horrifying punishment for the person involved. Oh. Where the hell did she just go? I would rather you not drown, if I'm being honest. Once you have taken out all of the folks responsible for the death of the Empress and the kidnapping of her daughter,
Lord Ramsay or one of the others will move in. The city needs whale oil.
Let them tear each other apart. we'll feast on the spoils.
Then it is revealed that the conspirators to restore the Empress, the rightful heir to the throne, also are looking to betray you, and do so. But you got a buddy on the inside who is just like, no, I don't like that. I don't like they're doing that. But whoopsie daisy, you're thrown into the lair of this guy named Dowd. Dowd is the guy who killed the Empress, you see. And you need to basically fight your way through his whole lair, get your stuff back, and then also, of course, decide whether or not you are going to kill Dowd or let him live.
What might this mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Now Dowd, you see, has been like feeling real bad about the role that he played in killing the Empress. And he has just been beating himself up about it. So you find that out and you're just like, oh, well, I mean, he feels bad about it, so I guess that's fine. And then you go and you track down the conspirators and where they're holding Emily, and you take them out one way or another. No, the Empress is super... Well, the original Empress was killed. She is dead. But, her daughter is still alive. And you do save her. Library key, huh? This door's breakable. And one of the cool things about the game is that there's a bunch of different ways that you can go about, like, actually completing the objectives. Like, check this out. Normally I would need to get a key for this door, but I'm going to do this and throw a grenade at it. Nobody seems to have heard that. Oh, shit! Never mind. Oh, beans. Oh god. Have I been in here? She seems to have lost me. Shadow on Bitterleaf. Is there a reason why I wanted to be in here? That is a lot of text. Wait, was that the West Wing? Hold up.
Start a new pair of boots tomorrow. These are down and I feel a draft on my toes. No! Oh,
Yoink.
you must be frightened. Show yourself, little
I don't know where this lady talking to me
Come
is.
out, dear.
Oh, she's like right above me. Okay. Sure.
Find you. Are you?
Got reinforced bolts, which is working real well for me. This is where I came in.
I wonder if she's the one who's been putting teeth under my pillow.
Oh, 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 oh. There she goes. I might have taken out everyone in here. But I'm not gonna go just like tearing through the place. Just because I think I might have, you know? Hello?
Please, no. Don't make me eat anymore. I can't. Brother Marcus, I denounce the Abbey. Wandering gaze, lying tongue.
Okay. Brother Pradcliffe, you are charged with surveillance of the Mutcherhaven district and surrounding estates. Travel there immediately and report all findings to the Office of the High Overseer. If any signs of organized heresy are uncovered, send for additional support. Do not attempt to handle the situation alone. Remember the strictures and you will not fail. Overseer Cranton. Is unable to extract much from this one. He is well trained. Feed him his forward companion and elicited mostly useless sounds and mess. I'll try again tomorrow unless he becomes violently deranged, in which case I'll have little choice but to put him down.
Roving feet.
That's a lot of text.
Rabbit. The 7 strictures are 7 lies.
Yeah, alright, man.
The High Overseer is the...
This would be the side where the West Wing is. There, hold on. How did I get over there before? Anyways, in the DLC you play as Dowd, basically doing stuff during the time that Corvo Latano is off making short work of his targets around Dunwall. This looks important. Ah, alright. So, this place sucks. Delilah's journal. Now that the painting is finished, I will send young Lady Emily's skin and wear her face like a mummer's mask. Havelock and his lickspittles will put the child on the throne, but it is me they will be crowning. Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. Call me Sokolov's apprentice, but whose paintings reach through the spirit? Mine. They will never know their blunder, but I will be sure to whisper it into their ears at their executions. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery in order to open up the way to the void. There I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk in Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses, which I'll explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for the spell. Imagine one of my enemies as a still life, imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
Okay. So the ritual that Delilah is trying to use, Delilah being basically the kind of like main antagonist of Dowd's levels. He's essentially essentially he is uncovering a conspiracy by the Brigmore witches to put Delilah on the throne. By having her, like, body jack Emily. Fucked up stuff, if we're being entirely honest. Fucked up and weird. In order for Delilah's ritual to complete, though, she needs a portrait of Emily that she has made. As the subject in order to essentially slip into her skin. Like an opening. Managed to get in without too much trouble.
It pains me that I cannot be at Delilah's side during the final moments of the ritual. She's alone. What if something goes wrong? Who will help her? Doesn't it worry you?
You underestimate our great lady's resourcefulness. She is not alone. Not entirely.
The statues. Of course.
They're more than statues. She's put her will in them. And in the void, their power is much greater. Do not fret, sweet Tilda. Lady Delilah needs you to be strong and steadfast. This is no time to wilt like a summer daisy.
I won't. Forgive me. You're right.
Anyway. Delilah's notes. Brynhild came to me last night while I was in my studio in the West Wing, finishing the ritual painting of young Lady Emily. She informed me that one of our girls allowed herself to get caught and interrogated at Coldridge Prison. Nevertheless, it seems that Dowd is oblivious to my plans. Hold up. Something's missing here. Okay. Because there is a way that you can do this non-lethally. Problem is, I don't remember if the thing that you have to do is outside the next area or inside it. So where is that? Okay, yes. I want to make sure I'm doing this right, because like I've had a number of points here where like okay. I want to make sure that I do this right. Because, like, I thought that there is something that you need to get inside the manor. Okay, no, it's actually inside the painting that we have to go first. All right. Okay. Ooh, fun. Hey, man.
You have many talents, Dowd. And they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different.
I'm getting that sense.
She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject. whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece. And perhaps yours as well.
Okay.
I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling.
Yeah.
In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites, but I will watch this with unusual attention.
I don't know if that makes me feel good.
Whee! The Void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
So then we go over here. So Delilah's whole thing is that as part of the ritual, the painting...
Would any painting work for Delilah's ritual? I wonder, this painting might be useful.
Painting is supposed to be the subject that she is infusing her soul into. So if we switch it for something that, you know, isn't Emily Kaldwin, could be interesting to find out what happens.
Emily Kaldwin, daughter of Jessamine Kaldwin, heir to the Empire of the Isles. I call out to you from the void. I call you with ochre from Morley, carmine beetle shells.
We gotta let her do the thing. Just give it a bit.
Viridian bile. The
Viridian
tones
bile?
of your flesh I tempered with Pandician chalk. The same
Yeah, it
loom
looks
that
gorgeous.
spun the
Like,
fabric
okay.
of your dresses made this canvas. I made my brushes from the hairs of your own scalp.
Fucked up, but okay.
Emily, you cannot ignore me. My power is too deep. My reach too long.
Dice.
Brushed is paint. Brush touches canvas. Brush touches void. And now I see you, Emily Kaldwin. I breathe your breath. I can feel what you do.
Sure, man.
Bright mornings in the pub. I feel the cold night air of the ruin where you sleep. And the stink of the river.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Image strikes the eye. Eye touches the mind.
This is gonna be hilarious. Check this out.
Touches the void. Feel your love for Corvo Attara and your lost lover, for your caretaker, Callista. I feel.
Hey, what's up?
I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed?
Going to bed.
I am just about done with this. I just gotta watch this lady fuck up her ritual.
Hell yeah.
Your fear in the night.
She doesn't even
Your
know that I
hunger
fucked
to
with
learn,
it.
To become someone in
Good night. Thank you.
my
Love you.
hunting. My fear. You are becoming mine. We are nearly finished. Close your eyes, Emily. Sleep forever. Feel the void open beneath you.
Uh-huh.
Make room for me.
Yeah.
Give in to me, Emily. Give in to me now. Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old, in
She's
with the new.
really chewing this.
You've lived in his bones long enough, sweet young girl. It is complete.
Hey, you'll never guess what I did.
I am. What's happening? This is all wrong. What am I becoming? Outsider's blood. Is this some trick?
Teehee. Pranked you, idiot. Anyway. So she's probably gone for good. That's the joke. That she'll be back in Dishonored too. Da-na-na-na! Cleanest hands. You completed the Bring More Witches without killing anyone. Dope. I'm so good at not killing people. Anyway, back to Dad's hideout. Your actions in this world have a way of catching up to you. Delilah's thread has ended. You've made your choices, come what may.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us.
Oh, hey.
I came from
There's a thing that
Chicanos
never
to Pinwall
happened.
as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter.
There's a thing that
One
never
day,
happened because I completely fucked
rule
up
the
that
Empire.
sequence.
Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
This didn't happen. Hooray! But here's what would have
A
happened.
surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me.
Why is his
Now
voice
I
coming
want
only
nothing
out
but
of
to leave this
through
city
the right ear?
and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing.
If we had done this properly, here's what would have happened. Well, something like this at least.
So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
It is kind of
You
cool
make
seeing
an eloquent
Corvo's
plea
mask from that
for a
side.
man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill.
Yeah, I'm real good at video
How
games.
you saved Emily Caldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire?
Pretty good, all things considered.
It's up to Corvo now.
Yeah, man, we're cool. So that's the Brigmore Witches. That went a lot quicker. Because, like, I feel like with Knife of Dunwall, we were here for, like, 4 hours. And that's actually going to end Dishonored. At least the first game. We've still got a lot to get through with this series. As I've stated, we are going to be going back and forth between the games and the novels. So starting next week, we will be switching Dishonored to the afternoon and Final Fantasy XIV to the evening. The Dishonored streams will now be book club streams where we will be playing, or not playing, but we'll be reading. What is the first fucking book called? Hold on, I got it right here. I can tell you. 1 second. Covered in Dust. Is this the first one? Hold on. This is... I said it as a bit, but like, wow, it is actually covered in dust. I think this is the first one. I'm a little bummed, honestly. Like, hold on. I gotta... I'm just gonna grab all of them. Okay. Yeah, alright. So the first Dishonored novel is called The Corroded Man. And it follows a grown-up Emily Caldwin and her father, Corvo Attano, prior to the events of Dishonored 2. So let me go ahead and just kind of read the back here. So, Empress Emily Caldwin leads a dual life, fulfilling her duties as Empress while training with her father, Corvo Attano, mastering the arts of stealth, combat, and assassination. The Corroded Man, a strange, shrouded figure, appears in Dunwall, seeming to possess powers once wielded by the assassin known as Dowd. Faced with the possibility that their deadliest foe is returned, Emily and Corvo plunge headlong into a life-and-death race against time. If they fail to learn the truth about this mysterious enemy, the result could be destruction on an unimaginable scale. First original novel based on the hugely popular video game, Dishonored. There are 3 of these books, basically each intended to be read after each game in the series. So after Dishonored 1, we read The Corroded Man. After Dishonored 2, Return of Dowd. And then after Dishonored Death of the Outsider, we read The Veiled Terror. They also seem to be shorter as they go along, which, I mean, okay, sure. But this first one's thick and hearty. And I am personally very excited. I haven't read these yet, which is always like one of the more fun kinds of book club streams to do, is the ones where it's a book I haven't actually read yet. Because I think, what are the book club streams I've done so far? I did the one for the Alan Wake novel. I did the one for the book that came with the special edition. I did Dead Space Martyr, and I did... Oh, what was the first one? The first one was Darksiders The Abomination Vault, and so far, Abomination Vault is the only one that I haven't actually read yet. I think the only thing that I'm a little bummed about is all of the Dishonored books, the only way that you can get them right now is mass market paperback, which if you don't know what the differences are, hardcover obviously is pretty easy to kind of like, know what that means. Standard paperback is usually fairly sizable in terms of like, its dimensions. Whereas a mass market paperback is usually when the book has been out for like a fairly reasonable amount of time. And now they're just kind of like keeping it in print for the purpose of like, continuing to make what money they can off of it, but they are printing it in smaller dimensions to try and save on money. A lot of times with video game novels in particular, you can generally find like standard paperback editions. Not a lot of them go to like mass market paperback stage. I think the only mass market paperback video game novels I have are the Dishonored ones and then the first 3 Halo books. Oh, and I think I've got the first couple Mass Effect books in mass market paperback. It's not really my favorite format for novels and books and stuff, just because like I don't really like how tiny the book feels in my hand. But I mean, like, you know, I'll work with what I can get. I am excited to do another Sharkstream book club. I do enjoy the Sharkstream book clubs. And, you know, I'm pretty excited to do these because I feel like the Alan Wake novelization, that was a fun bit, honestly, where it's just like, oh, I've played Alan Wake multiple times over the course of my streaming career. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to read the book. But I feel like the ones that aren't like novelizations, that are entirely new stories, are a lot more interesting to discuss, with essentially what they kind of reveal, you know, about the characters. So, you know, we're going to have, obviously, between the game about Corvo Attano and the game about Corvo Attano and Emily Caldwin, we're going to have a book about the two of them, Corvo and Emily. And then once we finish that, we're going to have a story about Dowd, and then we're going to have a story about, fuck, shit. Dropping shit all over the place. Then we'll have a story about, well, I won't spoil that one for you. But, you know, it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. I enjoy learning about this particular world just because, like, they've done so much work, like, crafting this whole setting. It's honestly really neat. I will be interested to see what sort of new insights these give into the world of the game, especially Veiled Terror, given what I know happens in Death of the Outsider. I would be interested to see if they go to any particular, like, alternate locations that we don't really get in the games. In the games, it's basically, in the first game, it is, you know, Dunwall. In the second game, in Death of the Outsider, it's Karnaca in Serkonos. But, you know, there's a whole, like, world. There's Pandysia, there's Tivia, there's Morley, and, you know, the most that we ever really learn about those is through, like, text files and books that you find in game. Oh, are we done? But yeah, that was that's Dishonored. Dishonored's good as hell. I would highly recommend playing it if you haven't. And that's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Dowd. What else? Art for the stream. Thumbnail art was done by Fen underscore Knucklebone on Twitter. That's underscore KNUCKLEBONE. Fantastic artist, fantastic work. Highly recommend checking his stuff out. VTuber was done by Audrey and B of Team Catple. You can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, and co-host at Team Catple. That's TEAMCATPLE. Also do fantastic work. Highly recommend checking their stuff out and commissioning them. They have a commission form. Use it. Don't email them. They'll email you. Don't DM them. If you do DM them, please don't be weird. Do not be weird to my friends. Tomorrow, probably going to be Sinking City in the afternoon, and then probably going to be Bayonetta 3 in the evening. Sinking City with friend of the stream and roommate JB, and Bayonetta 3 with Audrey and B of Team Catbull. Saturday, probably... What's it called? Perfect Dark Zero? Maybe? Possibly? Who can say? It is a mystery. Stay tuned to find out. Next week, Wednesday, Breath of the Wild. Thursday, Sharkstream Book Club, Dishonored the Corroded Man, and then Final Fantasy XIV. And yeah, that's everything. I want to thank everybody for coming by. I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.